So, hi everyone. I have the pleasure of being with Sander van Gelderen today from Effectory. So, he's the CMO of Effectory, and he's also one of our nominees for SaaSiest Man in the Benelux Award. So, congratulations, Sander.
Thank you so much. It really feels like an honor, to be honest.
Oh, that's great to hear. Would you mind, for those that don't know you out there, just explaining a little bit about yourself, your role, and perhaps what you love the most about the role you're currently in?
Yeah, so my default role is father of three, which is the most important thing, right?
Yes.
And in the time that I have left, I serve as a CMO for a factory, and we're focused on employee listening, so making very informed decisions based on employee feedback. And yeah, I serve as a CMO, and what I like the most about it is that it always feels like an experiment. So marketing in general is subject to a lot of change over time, different behaviors, different buying centers, technology advances, trends. There's so much going on. And I kind of like that spirit of continuous experimentation because you need to reinvent yourself. And that sounds like a really nice game to play, right? What could be better? And next to that, I get to do it with a bunch of really nice people as well. And that's so I'm surrounded by super intelligent professionals that also help me improve. Yeah, so what's not to like about that? That's a day to day. It's nice to come into the office then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, really like that.
That sounds awesome. I think that is like the best roundup I've heard of being a
Okay.
marketeer. So staying current with the market and also having a great team around you. What has been kind of one achievement in the past year that you are most proud of? It can be your own, it can be your team's. Maybe there's one example you can share.
Yeah, so the first thing that pops into my mind is that we made a switch from, let's say, the old-fashioned traditional, "Oh, we need to push MQLs towards a more account-based experience. So we called it ABX. So it's a combination of account-based marketing and account-based selling. And we really transformed the way we go to market in this year, which is an achievement by itself because we had to cross the bridge while building that bridge, which is a tremendous effort. And we had to rethink the campaigns that we run in a time which is kind of all about planning. It's about budget setting. It's about disruptive markets. It's about penetrating a new market, and we've changed the way we go to market. And I think that's an amazing achievement. Whilst I'm saying this, I'm actually rethinking my answer if that's possible. I kind of like this example because it's very hands-on marketing strategy and tactics combined as a team. But the thing that I like the most maybe is that which really makes me emotional when I always talk about this is last year. So I've been the CPO for Effective as well for a time, in which I didn't had enough time to spend on the marketing team and the dynamic in the team and having enough focus as a leader. And it showed in the engagement results as well. So we saw that the team wasn't happy. The team was not very engaged and committed, which was really hurting the business, but also me as a leader. That feels like personal. And we get to do the annual survey, the company-wide survey, and that in these results, the team basically indicated 4 major improvements that we can take in order to resolve this. I stepped down as CPO to focus back on marketing again, and B, focused especially on the team again. And we came up with 4 working groups from within the team. So not asking, I don't know, some HR person or HR business partner. No, from within the team, we started working on these pillars that we thought would need adjustments. Mm, And that was something that was measured over time. So we kept on updating each other on the status of these projects, role clarity, personal learning, these kind of elements. And last July, we had a team outing in my hometown, Castricum, at the beach. And I pulled up the most recent team survey that we did, and we were scoring above benchmark. And that really gave me the goosebumps because everybody was like laughing and having a good time and felt engaged and committed again, which really made me feel like, okay, we're talking about people here. So people that go to work on a day-to-day basis. And by making sure that everybody's voice is being heard and that they are part and they feel ownership of their own environment, basically, we were able to make sure that they have their daily lives, which is your work as well, a big part of the day, has improved, which is, I think, yeah, if I think about it from a personal level, the biggest achievement, because then you're making a difference in people's lives, which, yeah, is, I don't think is there's anything else that matters more than that. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
both answers are very valuable.
Yes.
I like the very marketing tactical answer, because that's definitely a big achievement. But having the impact on people's daily lives is, yeah, that's priceless.
Yeah. And maybe they both go hand in hand, right? You wouldn't see the success from the ABX shift that
That's
you've
a
had
very valid
or
point.
externally if internally your team was not happy to do so.
That's a very valid point. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a very good point. Yeah, yeah.
And I'm wondering, just for, if you could think about yourself personally, Zander, what is the sassiest thing about you?
Well, what comes to my mind is the community. So it's the community event, basically. So that I feel part of. So the first thing that pops up in my mind is belonging,
Yes.
and and that's yeah, it's kind of yes, a sense of belonging, where it's it's not just about, and it's nice that I'm now part of this list of nominees, which is already great, but it's a very individual thing, which is great for me and my ego. But then again, I'm also looking at bringing a large part of the team towards the event in October. So it's an individual thing, but it's also a team thing. And then again, we're also listed as one of the top 100 SaaS companies. So it has different levels. Yeah, I really feel like, yeah, we belong to this group of individuals and these peers. And in a world of, we're all shouting about AI. I've been to San Francisco last week listening to all the thought leaders when it comes to AI, and this is going to be automated and that's going to be new technology. I think what we sometimes forget to look at is human connection. I think a community is typically, or by far, maybe the best example of the fact that we as humans still need that human to human connection. And I think that's what I would say is the first thing that pops in my mind, is this SaaSiest sense of belonging, where you have a human to human connection, because AI is not going to help us build better relationships. It's going to scale us up, and whatever it's going to do, it's going to be amazing. But this human to human conversation still needs to happen. I think that's what first thing that pops in my mind when I think about the SaaSiest thing.
Yeah. I love that answer. And I think, the more and more people I speak to, it is AI is not going to save us, but if we put AI with people and we work on it together, that is going to be so powerful
Yeah,
moving forwards.
yeah, yeah.
But if you forget the people part, you might as well forget it.
Yes, yes, definitely. And I think AI doesn't come with empathy.
No.
It's just yeah, a lot of smart logic.
Yes, definitely. And Zander, if you were to win Sassiest Man in the Benelux, how would you celebrate?
So first thing that pops up is after my winning speech, obviously, right? I would like to have this moment of, I would like to thank my mom and my dad and my kid, that like
Oscar
official
worthy.
moment, and the team, obviously. I would love to take the team out.
Mm.
So like I said, we're there with a big part of my team and also others from Effectory. That's one group I like to celebrate it with. Apart from that, now I remember last year's event, I was asked to present on stage, on the main stage. It was a great thing to do as well. And I looked around in the audience, and I saw a bunch of people I've worked with at different
Mm.
companies,
Yeah.
and it all kind of connected at that moment, because I saw everybody like, oh, I've worked with that person over there, and I know you at, and this is going to happen on the 1st of October again.
Mm.
So I definitely also would like to, I don't know, celebrate with them, because everybody who you meet in your professional career is part of your kind of journey to get you somewhere. And sometimes it's some individual people that you meet in your life or in work related scene can have a tremendous effect on your career or your motivation or your passion or whatever. So yeah, I would like to definitely invite them as well.
It's
And
awesome. I think I've experienced it too in Malmo, in SaaSiest. It's like almost a reunion.
yeah,
You meet people that you haven't seen in many
that's
years.
exactly the word I was looking for. It feels like a reunion of people that you haven't seen for a while, like a primary school reunion. Like, oh, how are you doing? And yeah, that's super nice. And then I think I would like to share a bit of a glass of champagne because I'm a big fan of champagne.
Yes. We'll
I'm a
make
bit
sure that there is a tipple there.
I'm a bit picky on the brand.
Then let us know. Let us know what the brand
So
is.
I might bring my own just to be
Yes.
sure, and then I'm gonna call my mom afterwards. Yeah,
I love that. That's great.
yeah.
And Zander, it's been a pleasure chatting with you today. And best of luck and see you on October 1st.
See you October 1st. Thanks so much, and
Thank
thanks for
you.
having me. Bye bye.